Willkommen zurück zu Game of Thrones, dem Telltale-Spiel. Wir waren stehen geblieben, dass Garrett gerade in Eisenrad, dem Sitz der Familie Forrester, angekommen war, als seine Wunden versorgt wurden und wir jetzt das Bein belasten sollten und gucken sollen, dass unser Blut zirkuliert. Also laufen wir jetzt hier einfach mal rum und schauen uns an, was es hier so alles gibt.
The Ironwood Grove.
Der Eisenholzhain, ja. Den wir aber nicht zu sehen bekommen. Ja, das wäre ja irgendwie schön gewesen, den Ausblick zu sehen. Aber nein. Der Thron der Familie. Der Stuhl des Lords. Der Familienwappen oben drauf. Schönes Ding. Okay. Der Wandteppich. Ja, das ist gar kein Bild, sondern ein Wandteppich. Was haben wir da? Da haben wir Asche.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Der wurde also ins Exil geschickt.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Moment, der Knabe mit der Laute ist jetzt unser neuer Lord. Ich hoffe, der ist ein bisschen älter, seitdem das Bild gemacht wurde. Das kann auch ein bisschen mehr als Laute spielen.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Sie ist in Königsmund. Das könnte natürlich jetzt gefährlich für sie sein, als Verräterin, als Tochter einer verräterischen Familie und dann in Königsmund. Ach.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Die Ehefrau von Lord Forrester.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Naja, ich weiß nicht, ob es leichter ist, der Drittgeborene zu sein oder der Fünftgeborene oder... Naja.
Lord Forrester.
Nein.
It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Gregor der Gute ist aber ein guter Beiname. Das kann sich hören lassen.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Hat ihm aber leider nichts geholfen, denn er wurde einfach zerquetscht von einem Pferd und mit einem Bolzen erschossen.
Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine.
Sie medizinische Güter. Bandagen nehmen wir mit. Bandagen sind immer gut, kann man immer gebrauchen. Was haben wir da noch? Heilkräuter. Heilkräuter nehmen wir auch mit.
This might help.
Das könnte helfen, ja. Was haben wir hier? Oh, da wird der Maden. Wir können auch noch anfassen, ist ja ekelhaft. Ekelhaft. Steck deinen Finger doch da nicht rein. Steck doch da nicht deinen Finger rein. Okay, haben wir noch was hier?
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Okay.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Das ist eine lange Tradition an Schwertführern.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Ich wollte euch eine Frage, schon gut.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands.
Ja, wenn er noch jung ist, keine Überraschung.
Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Ja, töten führt meistens zu mehr Töten.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power.
Darum geht es also wirklich offensichtlich Wirtschaft, Geld, Reichtümer. Da.
What will happen to me now?
Das ist eine gute Frage,
Excellent
was jetzt
question.
aus uns wird.
Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire.
Wie schon vermutet, es wird niemals jemand
might, I
erfahren,
suppose.
dass du kein
But
Knapper
I'll
mehr
defer
bist.
to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Ja, nee, klar, spiel lieber Laute, als sich mit dem Typen zu treffen, der dann Familienschwert nach Hause bringt. Aber ja, nee, okay, passt.
Can I
Läuft.
go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Oh,
Welcome home, Garrett.
Ehefrau
All
mit der
relieved
Tochter.
to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Ja, Streusalz in die Wunde, das tut immer gut.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Ja, jetzt mir gerade gesagt, sag sie doch mal. Haha.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
Außer mehr Männer zu haben oder nicht überrascht zu werden oder nicht verraten zu werden oder...
This has been so
Naja.
incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Aber nichts, was
Any
ich dir
last
sagen
words before he
dürfte.
passed? If you can remember.
Das
He
Schwert
asked me to
geben ist ein
return this to House Forrester.
guter Kompromiss, anstatt dir von diesen Nordrhein-Dingen zu erzählen, wovon man ja nur unserem Onkel erzählen
This is
soll.
family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our
Ich nehme an, das ist dann der
I'll be
angesprochene
sure it's
Sir
given to
Royland.
aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow,
Oh
the
nee,
bastard.
Ramsay Snow kommt, das
Garrett,
gibt
you
kein gutes
understand what
Ende,
this means.
fürchte
You
ich.
killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Nee, habt ihr meine
killed my
Familie
family.
getötet?
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the
He
boy.
deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded.
Ja, wir haben ja zwei von den Soldaten schon
Then what's
umgebracht.
to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Dann brauchen wir uns ja
Just a
keine
boy
Gedanken
who
drüber machen,
barely
wenn Lord
owns a
Ethan das
sword.
entscheidet.
He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
Es ist eher so die Reihenfolge von Leuten, die was Schlechtes gemacht haben, wurden bestraft durch was Schlechtes tun.
Cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
Noch alles
We have
angekommen.
no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
Zu der Mauer sollen wir also zu den
I'm afraid it's
ganzen
the only
Mördern,
solution.
Vergewaltigern
Especially now,
und
when
Dieben.
the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Naja,
I'll
wenn
do
das
what's asked of me.
verlangt
I know it
wird.
doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it
Gerade
then.
You can have
angekommen,
my horse.
schon wieder weggeschickt.
And I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Ja, bin ich immer auf die White Hills gespannt, wenn das so unsere Antagonisten zu sein scheinen.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the wall. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
Jo, da waren wir nicht schnell genug im Klicken.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Oh ja, das sollten wir nicht
What?
vergessen mit dem Nordhinders.
What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Dann erzähl uns auch, was der Nordhind ist.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nope. Haben wir
This is
nicht.
important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of
Ich
course
hab's
not.
niemandem
I
gesagt.
told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Das muss ja ein ganz besonderer Hain dann sein, wenn er
Don't breathe a word
Mythen
of it to
umrankt
anyone
ist,
at the
dann so
wall.
wichtig für das
Become a
Überleben der
ranger
Familie
if you
ist.
can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
Unter all den Vergewaltigern und Verbrechern und dergleichen, die da oben an der Mauer rumtreiben, da wird es wirklich nicht so schwer, ehrenhaft zu sein. Im Vergleich zumindest.
Garrett, wait!
Da mal die jüngste Tochter. Oh, sie schenkt uns was. Das ist ja nett. Eine Halskette mit dem Forrester-Wappen. Na, das ist schon nett von ihr. Aber wir sind noch ein Andenken. Und auf geht's zur Mauer. Hossa! Ob Garrett da überhaupt ankommt oder ob er vorher schon abgefangen wird und getötet wird, wer weiß.
Ethan?
Ethan Forrester, Lord des Hauses Forrester, der offensichtlich gerne Verstecken spielt mit seinen Geschwistern. Der wirkt noch ziemlich
I
jung.
couldn't find him. Could you?
Der laute spielende Lord.
He hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Das war mal nett zu unserem kleinen Bruder.
Me. Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher.
Ja, das wollen wir ja mal sehen, ob er nirgendwo hingeht.
And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Also mir wäre auch am liebsten von den netten Leuten keiner stirbt, aber das ist leider bei dieser Spielreihe, Serie, Literaturvorlage
He'll be fine.
nicht der Fall.
Gary's smart.
Da stirbt jeder, der nicht nett ist. Der nett ist. Die nicht nett sind, auch zugegeben.
I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Aber er ist ein
Sir
Milchgesicht,
Royland
das stimmt ja.
forgets himself. After all, you were the lord of the house
Aber
now.
wir sind ja jetzt
Have I
Lord.
been punished for saying
Also,
that?
bestrafen wir ihn, hurra!
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He
Das wäre
taught
vielleicht eine
Roderick and
gute Sache,
Asher,
ja. Mal ein
and he even showed
bisschen
me
mit
how
Schwert
to
umgehen
fight.
zu können, anstatt mit der
Properly, I
Laute.
mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Swosh, swosh.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that.
Kann auch schon mal
Please,
das Lächeln
just
vergehen,
you.
wenn die Last
I
der
like you the way you
Verantwortung
are.
auf den Schultern eines Mannes lastet.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I don't want to get angry. But I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
Das ist ja die hervorragende Eigenschaft für einen Lord, dass man nett ist.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Hurry up with
So
that
viele
simple.
Süßigkeiten, wie ich
It would
will.
be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not
Ein
how it
Anständiger
works.
wird er bestimmt, ja.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan,
Oh, und da werden wir aus unserer Idylle herausgeholt.
Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitetail has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Lord
He's come
Whitehill ist
demanding
da.
justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Aber wir wollen ja den Lord
That's
Whitehill
what's
auch
required of
nicht
me.
warten lassen. Das wäre
Very
ja
well
immerhin unhöflich. Dann bin ich mal gespannt auf diesen Lord Whitehill.
They showed up unannounced.
Sind auf jeden Fall schon ordentlich Bewaffnete in der Halle.
You explained to Lord Ethan why they're here.
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
So,
What should I
was
say to him?
sage ich ihm?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only
Ja,
cowards
schön, wenn man
dead.
2 Berater hat und beide einem etwas Unterschiedliches erzählen, ist immer mega gut. So, das ist also Lord Whitehill.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late
Immerhin
Lord Forrester was
Kondolenz.
no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Ah, Gratulation, wir haben das nächste Arschloch.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head.
Das ist vielleicht
No
richtig.
bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely.
Naja, wenn man überraschend aufschlägt, dann kann man auch nicht erwarten, dass man vorbereitet ist auf einen Besuch.
They're no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Ach, guck mal, wer da ist. Die kleine Arschkrampe, die wir nicht umgebracht haben.
Your man, the
Bringen
squire.
konnten.
We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that?
Ich erinnere mich da anders dran.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed
Diese
my
Wertschätzung
men?
von Schweinehirten.
He's
Ach.
here. What have you done with
Aber
him?
das interessanterweise hat ein Schweinehirte 2 der Leute umgebracht.
I sent him to the war.
You? And you call yourself a lord? You're no lord. You're a fucking puppet. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Offensichtlich hat er das.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
Na, immerhin schreit Lady Forrester ihm ein wenig
This is
Respekt
not
einflößen zu
over.
können.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word
Noch gar nicht gelogen.
law.
Was ist denn hier los? Was bezichtigt der ihn uns denn? Aber wir schweigen einfach mal, soll er gehen. Ja, ist ja super gelaufen hier.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ob die was ausrichten kann da? Wer weiß. Aber mit dem Szenenwechsel verabschiede ich mich auch für diese Folge. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß dabei und wir sehen uns mit der nächsten Episode von Game of Thrones, dem Telltale-Spiel. Und wie wird das Schicksal der Forresters sich weiter wenden? Bis dahin. Hat dir dieses Video gefallen? Dann freue ich mich, wenn du mich durch ein Like oder das Abonnieren meines Kanals unterstützt. Bei Fragen, Anmerkungen, Lob oder Kritik, lass doch einfach einen Kommentar da, dann antworte ich gerne darauf. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal, also bis dahin.